Fellow chiropractors, Dr. Tom Preston here. And if you're like me, you absolutely love chiropractic practice. You love so many aspects of it. Being able to interact with amazing people, and for me, because I ran a largely pediatric practice, interacting and adjusting little kids and babies to help them express their fullest potential in life. We make a great income doing what we're doing. And you know what? If you're like me, probably one of the best kept secrets you have is that you would do it for nothing. But that wouldn't be fair exchange, and so there's got to be exchange, and that's why we charge a fair fee for our service. But if you're also like me, you wondered if there was a way at some point to leverage your skills and find a way to create allied services or products in your offices in order to make, some more income without having to always be leaning over the tables and doing what you do every day. If you're like me, you probably came up someday thinking that maybe I should hire an associate, but geez, how do I do that? And is that a good idea? Will I make any money? How do I train them? How do I find them? Where do I find them? All of those sorts of things. If you're like me, you've probably also heard that most associate arrangements in professional practice don't work out well. In fact, the unofficial stat is that 80% fail, and they fail with heartbreak and hurt feelings and associates going and setting up down the road. That is why I set up the Associate Doc Decision-Making Package. This package is designed to answer each and every one of those questions for you. Is it a good idea for you? Will you make money? Is it the right time in your practice? How do you find and recruit a good associate? What do you pay them? How do you pay them? How often do you pay them? How do you train them? All of the answers to those questions and many more are included in the Associate Doc Decision Making Package. Here is what you get. First part of the 5 parts in the Associate Doc Decision Making is a module that I designed for my one-on-one clients only. This is the first time it's been released outside of my existing clients. It's called How to Attract, Build, and Maintain an Incredible Team. And in here, you're going to learn how to profile your dream team. You're going to learn about proper recruiting strategies. You're going to learn about how to run effective interviews. You're going to learn about how to write great contracts, amongst many other things that are in that module. The second thing you're going to get out of the ADDM package is another module I wrote for my existing client called Inspiring Your Team to Greatness. In this module, you're going to learn amazingly important things like what is an outcomes assessment and how come every member of your team absolutely has to have one. How to most effectively train your team members. How to most effectively team evaluations. How to figure out what the most effective financial compensation mechanism or model is. And the top 10 things you should think about before considering changing your financial compensation model for your team members. And finally, in this great module is a piece on how to write an effective office policy manual. The third thing you're going to get in the ADDM package is the customized spreadsheet that I had written to figure out whether this is in fact a good financial decision for you. The number one reason that these things do not work well in professional practice is because people don't do the homework up front to determine whether it's a good financial decision for them or not. The spreadsheet completely takes that guesswork away for you so that you can know for certain whether it's a good financial decision for you and also if it's a good financial decision for the potential associate coming into your practice. We also have a how-to module on just how to actually work that. We also have a training video that we're going to do up about that. So there's lots and lots of resources that are available in the ADDM package. I know that the ADDM package is going to save you a lot of time and potential heartache as well as a lot of money. I want to close this piece with a story about a client that I attracted several years ago who had hired an associate and things had gone terribly wrong. Not only did they lose a tremendous amount of money while the associate was there was a tremendous amount of confusion on the team. One of the team members ended up leaving with the associate when they left, and they took probably 100 patient visits a week with them. I can tell you right now, folks, that on average, 100 patient visits a week works out to be about $100,000 a year. Over the course of a 10-year practice, that's $1 million lesson. You do not want to learn $1 million lesson, folks. Let me help you not do that by taking away all of the guesswork in whether you should or shouldn't hire an associate and how to do it properly. Thanks for your attention. I look forward to helping you decide on whether you should have an associate or not.